Welcome to the Danger Zone, Episode 3. My name is Sharpie. Up here we got J Chell, and up here we got SupaPhill. What's going on,
Hello.
boys?
What's happening?
Not much, man. What about you?
Oh, just
Just getting
chilling.
ready for Christmas.
Oh, not me so much. One of us looks a bit more ready for
I think
Christmas.
this is around the wrong way. Not gonna lie.
Is that the?
I think it's the same one. It's
Yeah, stand up.
How are you wearing it?
I've got my aircon
You're so
on,
committed, man.
Yeah. I thought I'd get in the spirit. I found my visor. I couldn't find it since we were all over on the piss. So I finally found it again, and I was like, I gotta get
It's
it.
like hanging off the roof or something.
Nah, it's behind like all this shit.
Are you right underneath your air vent?
Nah, like sorry, that's the baby.
No. I mean, like
No. We can't hear anything.
I'm just saying, but like, how are you wearing the jumper when it's so hot?
Really, you can't hear that like fuzzing in the background?
No.
No, man.
It'll be because I've got my noise gate. Yeah, you beauty.
Yeah,
Actually, no, you guys don't get that.
No.
You sound so good.
Yeah,
You also look good, boys. Want to apologize. I want to apology. On Tuesday I did flake on the show, but we're doing it today, episode 3. We're gonna. I feel like we're gonna talk about a few things, maybe some Spiderman, but very minimal.
No spoilers.
Nothing.
Yeah, I was going to ask that. Did you want to go on about the movie and kind of spoil it a little bit?
Nah.
Like, I don't care. Or like,
When Iron Man shows
Did
up.
you, Phil?
Yeah.
Have you watched?
nah, I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Mate, you are missing out.
It was
where would you rate it in your MCU movies, Aaron? I'm gonna lower that a little.
I actually don't want to like I know I just brought it up, but like I don't want to talk about it that much, just to like because
You'll
there's
start talking and then you'll spoil it. Or you'll say
no,
something
like
and
even
spoil it.
like saying things, like it's just like dicey. It's really dicey. I want to avoid it, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Where would I place it? I always love like Spider-Man, so he's like up towards the front end, near like just under like the Avengers film and Captain America and stuff like that.
Yeah,
That's where
top
I'd put
5
it.
for me.
Yeah,
I think definitely. I just think that everything that they tried to do, they sort of nailed. Like I couldn't really complain about much
Tell us about your experience, JJ.
with the movie.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I bought a ticket.
Did you watch it?
And then I went and sat down.
Oh,
Yeah, I did. I did go at midnight. So
Tell
I
us
was at
about
the
it. Was
12.
it hype? Was there heaps of people there? Or
Yeah, so we were in the 12:05 session because you could get better seats. So the 12:01 was like packed. Ours was still fairly full.
were you local?
Like
Like,
just there. Yeah, at the shops. And yeah, it was still pretty packed, all things considered.
I've got
people
a.
dressed up and shit?
Nah, not in mine. No one was dressed
okay.
up. But like everyone was sort of in sync. Like there was a lot of laughing out loud and a lot of people getting like emotional and stuff.
There was laughing in my showing.
It was very, very funny at times.
No. I was like, this actually ruined the movie for me a bit. So, right behind me, there was a lady, and she was laughing at like inappropriate times for like stupid reasons, and like
that wasn't funny.
Yeah, and like that bugged me. But there was a group of boys further up behind us, and one of them was like deliberately farting like at quiet scenes, and then like laughing like they're going like, and I'm like trying to watch the movie, and then someone like stood up and was like, "Oh, now's not the time watching a movie, blah blah blah," and then one of the guys is like, "Or what?" And like I was like, "Oh my god, please stop! I'm about to lose my mind here." But yeah, that actually really affected my enjoyment of the movie. Like it made me hate going to the movies. Like I remember why I don't love it.
But it's weird. Like you rock up to the movies, and it's sometimes you get there, and in the pre-credits, everyone's like talking, and then you kind of get nervous because people are talking too much.
Yeah,
and you're like, when the movie's gonna start,
this
it's
is
like,
not a good vibe.
Is there still gonna people like with their phones on, like you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Nah, ours was fine. It was like when people laughed, it was at the genuinely funny scenes because there was a bunch of them. There's some like really funny shit in the movie. So I'm just thinking about it, trying not to laugh, but
We'll have to talk
Um,
about it off stream.
Yeah,
James.
definitely. But no, ours was fine, so I didn't have an issue like that. I think when you go to like midnight viewings of stuff, you only really get people that really want to be there, and they're like pretty serious about what they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You sort of
they've
avoid the
literally stayed
dickheads.
up all day to be there. Like,
Yeah, like you're
yeah.
avoiding the idiots, which I
Yeah.
guess is probably
Yeah, I went
the
the night after, like the night of,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, 8 p.m.
Yeah. I think Brad's
Yeah,
taking Dawson again to see it again tomorrow because Dawson hasn't seen it.
Hey, James.
Yo.
Since the last time we did this show, you've got something new that you're using. on your
Yeah,
PC.
my PC is together. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah.
I was like my mic was here last time. Yeah, my
true.
PC is all
Yeah.
built. I would move my mic, my webcam to show you it all, but it's too much fuckery and it's too much shit in the way.
Yeah,
But
just
it's going good.
we'll
It's
believe that's there.
nice and colourful, and yeah, it's been good so far. My first stream, it crashed about an hour and a half in, so that was pretty funny.
Really?
Yeah, I was playing Warzone and it all crashed, so I had to
Is
start
that an
again.
OBS thing?
No, like my whole PC crashed.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But yeah, other than that, it's been fine. I found out literally yesterday. I think Tort was saying that when I move my webcam's been blurry, like my encoding's been wrong, and I've had no idea. Like the last 4 months when I've streamed, no one said anything. But apparently, every time I move on my camera, it's been really blurry. But no one else has noticed it. I don't know.
I didn't. I
fixed that.
didn't never really notice that.
I don't think it was all the time, but
What was it?
I fixed
Encoding,
that. hmm
like nvenc new.
Yeah, I wasn't using that. I was using the times 264 or whatever.
Oh,
256.
yeah. I think I helped Phil with that. I noticed on Phil's
I think I still need to optimize some
Yeah,
settings.
you
No,
showed
when
us
he's
some
running around in
pictures.
Warzone, his
and
camera was
bitrate.
blurring, is what Tort says. I don't reckon it was all the time, but it was fairly often. I only noticed it because normally I'd just have my OBS open and I just talk through that. But I had my stream manager open and I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
Maybe it's because you run around through Warzone, you're just sweating, and the camera's just like radiating that sweat back to you.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna buy a proper camera because I'm using a PS5 HD camera. But I reckon it only uses one of the two, so I don't get like the full quality from it.
What do you mean when you say proper camera?
Like a webcam, not a
A
proper
webcam?
like not a no.
Okay, I was gonna say,
Like
I really want
No,
one. That'd be so sweet.
But yeah, I'll just probably buy like a webcam that's less of a fuck around to use. So we'll do that. Brad keeps telling me that you spent like $500 on your webcam, but when I spoke to you that day we went out drinking, you were like it was like $80. And then when I told Brad you said that, he's like, no. He bought an expensive one, and I'm pretty sure he's watching right now and he's gonna kick off. But yeah. So do you want to set the record straight on that one, please?
So yeah, this webcam is actually a $500 webcam, Logitech special edition. So yeah,
Painted in gold.
nah, I think I paid 60 for it
You
before.
said 40 to me.
Yeah, he was pretty drunk at the time. I think 60 is probably about right because you said it was cheap and then it went up in lockdown because everyone was doing like Zoom calls.
I paid 40 for my dual monitor mount.
Oh yeah, I need to buy.
I'm pretty sure 60 for the webcam. Like, and I just thought of it like then. I think I get those mixed up because like they're both hella cheap off Facebook Marketplace.
Arms, oh, you got second in. Are your arms like full movement so you can just move them?
Nah, it's pretty limited. Nah, it's like yeah, up and down, and then
yeah. Because I want to buy.
I can move my arms all the way around.
Nah, I can only.
When I get to about here, they lock up.
Yeah, the bowling action all the way over. You know.
Yeah.
And I'm straight up or just punch.
This jumper's not making it through the whole stream, I tell you. Yeah. Getting warm already.
What are we drinking? Oh,
yes.
Bit of Erup Ednulb.
Vanilla.
What are you drinking? Hungry Jacks?
Yes, I am actually. It's a Hungry Jack's cup. You get a large meal, you get a free glass of them.
We're blurry
I
now,
get large
right
meals
now.
all the time, and I tell you, they've never fucking given me a glass.
Okay. Well, anyway, it's vanilla Galliano and lemonade, and it's fucking delicious. Tastes like vanilla lemonade, I guess. So, yeah, if you've never tried it, get it with Coke because that's good too. But I've run out of Coke.
If I wasn't drinking this, I'd be drinking Malibu pineapple juice. I've got like 4 bottles of Malibu here, but I don't think I have any pineapple juice.
I'm not a big drinker.
Malibu.
I was gonna say you keep going through the pineapple juice.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, fly through it.
The last thing I bought was it was rum, it was like that. I don't know if I told you guys. Captain Morgan's, but it was like pineapple and
Special flavor.
mango.
Yeah, I tried it. It was delicious.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it was great. But
remember
I went through
I've
it
never heard
quick.
of that. Oh, yeah, I need to have some
It's
of
like
that.
pink.
I think I remember we were at, was it Violet's or Iris's birthday?
Oh yeah.
It was one of those birthdays, and like I just went full bogan, and you were like, "Oh, Phil, try this," and you're like looking for a cup, and I just took a swig straight out of the bottle. I'm like, "Yeah, that's fucking delicious," and gave it back to you. And I'm like, "What the fuck did I just do?"
The kids,
that was really
kids
good.
party. No,
Yeah.
I facilitated that. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Oh. But going on your PC, what we were talking about just before, James, I've got a little story to tell about my PC. Tia, if you guys didn't know from last episode, I got like a different background, and she's has this thing where like every 2 months she's got to rearrange things. The couch is going to be in a different section, like TV's over there, the bed's over there. Just classic, quarterly every year things just get moved, just to change it up, And she's like, "You can do it here now." It actually makes I've got my own little nook and my own little space. You can't see people behind me. It's perfect. What happened was she moved the PC, and I think the RAM came unlodged or something inside, and it wouldn't turn on. So I've gone and hit the on button, and it was no good. So I've thought, all right, well, it's sort of like underneath the desk. I need to take everything out and bring it towards the bench in the kitchen, and I'm wearing my Birkenstocks like I always do, and I've gone out my little nook and I've picked it up, and 2 steps in, I've stood on the back of my other one, and then fell forward and dropped it.
No, yeah.
$2,500 PC, and I dropped it all over the ground. Fucking just went real quiet. I'm like, lost me shit, and then went zoomies in the car for about 5 minutes, and then came back home.
You had to drive. You had to just
Yeah, I had to
cool
drive.
off.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Yeah,
fell
no,
down.
understandable, man.
It was like 10 o'clock at night. We just got the kids to sleep, and I'm like, I can't yell.
Oh.
So I'm just like, I just want to, but yeah. And then Tia took it to the computer place the next day, and then she played it up like she dropped it. And then they felt sorry for her because it was my piece. And then they
That's
gave her
good.
like discounts and stuff. But all I had to do was everything inside was fine. It just a couple of things became unlodged, and then put it all back together. And I got a new ass case. And now sometimes I just turn it on just to look at the lights. That's pretty.
You are so lucky though, dropping it and only breaking the case.
Oh, I fucking
So
love
lucky, man.
Oh, yeah, like
yeah.
Like that shit is brittle.
Yeah, and it like I
you can
was
crack
like,
a motherboard or something.
I mean,
Yep.
like I'm a good like waist height when I dropped it too, and yeah, I caught it, and like that was the best thing that ever happened because I had to spend a couple $100 to get a new case and make sure everything was working, and like they do all that sort of stuff. But like now I've actually got proper cable management.
Oh,
and it's made my
I
it's
don't
made
really
my
like the
setup
cable
better.
management. I went to the same place, and I don't think the cable management they did with mine is pretty good. Like if
I-
I pull off the other side, it's just.
What do you mean
all
you
like-
went to the
You
same
serious?
place?
What, the other side that no one can see?
Yeah, but if you take the case off, but I was pretty happy otherwise.
Have you,
Like
have
my
you
life
tried to
and
do
stuff
that
good.
yourself? Do you
An
know
idiot.
how hard that is?
Nah, I do know. But the only thing I want to do with mine now is get some new fans with like RGB. But they didn't have any they only had the black ones, and I have a white case. So if you had the black outline of the fans and black fans with that, it just would look stupid. So I'm just gonna wait and then spend like $60 on just change them over.
I bought actually no, like the case that I have has 3 RGB fans in the front of it, and they haven't worked since I built it, so I've just left it. I don't even care.
Do the fans actually run, or is it just the lights?
No, the fans run. It doesn't light up.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I should have specified that. The fans do run.
Yeah, there's no
I was gonna
fans.
say-
It's just
This is
Aaron. After
PC's
Aaron's
running
done
hot.
playing his sister, he's like, oh, cooling it down.
You just got a desk fan just there, just pumping air.
I kind of want a new case. Like I want like a big airflow case because mine's not good for it. Mine has like a glass panel at the front and has 2 little intakes on the side of that instead of like having like a mesh front where the fans can take in the air. And I think it think it hurts it.
Yeah. Okay.
I cheaped out and used my brother's case from his old PC, and then because I was like, I don't know why I spent all this money on new parts and then just put it in a shitty box. But now, like, what I've got now is gross. So
I
yeah.
think if you're gonna cheap out anywhere, you're gonna cheap out on the case. Like when I actually went to that place, they're like, "Oh yeah, nice power supply." I'm like, "Yeah," and he's like, the amount of people that come in and spend like 2.5, 3 grand on PCs and then
You,
cheap out on really shitty power supplies, he's like, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
oh, so he was like, "Good job," but
Yeah,
you
yeah, he was
didn't.
being serious. Yeah, I
What did
actually
he
Yeah.
look like?
power supply. I don't know. It was like 4 blokes there, mate.
Oh, okay.
What did he
I
look
don't know.
like?
They,
It's
they
four
were
of them.
fixing the roller door next door. They were helping their neighbours because their roller door wasn't going. So I like awkwardly walked in carrying all my parts, and there was like no one in there. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Just
I seen a
start doing it
30.
yourself.
I seen a 3090 in the window, and I
Leaf
was just like,
fans
"Whoa!"
for
What was the
RGB.
price? Do you remember?
Nah, they didn't have the price on it, but I was just staring at the box for like a good, good 30 seconds.
My case
Oh,
is
yeah.
just on the small side. It's a nice case and it looks good. I think I've sent you the photo. The case is quite good looking. But in hindsight, I probably would have just got a bigger one. But in saying that, everything fits fine and there's heaps of space, so probably not an issue. But it's like a mid tower.
So
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys, what are you guys doing over Chrissy break? You guys having work off? Are you
Chrissy
going
Bray.
away?
What's
Yeah.
Chrissy Bray?
Well, we don't get
Christmas
breaks, man.
break. So you're not doing anything. You're not going away.
Uh,
Obviously, like Christmas Day and stuff with the family. Like,
yeah.
what do you guys normally do?
So I go, like every year we go to the wife's parents' house with her younger sisters. Yeah, do presents under the tree. Obviously, my daughters, they go off there. They love going to Nanny's house, and just lunch, food. Usually we like have like dinner or like later lunch at. It's crazy, but later lunch at my parents, but they don't have a house right now.
Yeah.
They sold it. They actually just bought a caravan. So yeah, we're gonna not do anything later in the day, and on the day after Boxing Day, I'm going to my sister's house with everyone, and then we're gonna celebrate on the 27th again.
Oh,
Yeah. What about you?
What's your go-to like favorite food that you get at Christmas Day? Like, is there like any specialty, or is it sort of just like a mixture of everything?
Okay, so my sister Tash, her boyfriend makes, like, he likes to cook, and he makes a mac and cheese with like I don't
He's a great guy.
three.
Strictly.
He's at the Bucks party, yeah.
Yeah, Tim.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Um, he makes a mean mac and cheese and like 3 cheeses, I think, and I can't even tell. It's just absolutely great. And then he puts like some breadcrumbs on the top, and like it bakes, and like it's so
Yeah.
good. That makes it makes it so much better.
Yeah, my little brother taught me that. Making pasta bake, you sprinkle breadcrumbs with the cheese on top, and then it's just like, for some reason, it just browns nice. It
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
melt
yeah.
or I don't know. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Next level.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to that. And like sometimes like he does like these scallop potatoes, like a potato bake kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Dude, I'm actually gearing up for Christmas food. I get so excited. But I'm actually not home this year. Normally, Mum does like the full feast, like every poultry, every meat, like salmon,
Every bird,
everything. Literally,
every
like,
herbivore.
there is one of everything, every vegetable.
There's like
baked,
half
every
of Noah's Ark.
yeah.
Every
So,
herbivore.
but this year going away to visit Tia and her family. So, and we're having it at her uncle's house, actual Christmas Day. But I'll be going away on holidays for 11 days.
Oh
And
yes.
it's going to be nice weather. And it's going to be just shorts and thongs. And not having to wake up at 4:45 for work every day. And just, getting up and relaxing and planning your day out nice. It's just, I'm really looking forward to it. Today was my last day at work for the year. And oh my God, when I knocked off and got home, I was that excited. I went home and had a nap. I was just like, I just napped. I'm like, all right, that's done. Now it's like party time.
Now the holidays begin.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, I don't know about Aaron, but I don't know what Christmas break is. Well, I do because I had one last year, but now that I'm back, I don't get a Christmas break. I assume you guys wouldn't either.
I don't know.
I'm off Christmas Day though, because when I came back, I was like the one thing is I'm not working Christmas. I'm like, I got a 1-year-old. I was like, there's absolutely no way I'm working. So I'm off Christmas. I'm working Boxing Day morning and the day after in the morning as well though. But I think we're either doing lunch here with like my mum and Brad and stuff, or we're going to Paige's brother's house. We haven't figured that out yet. And then going to my dad's for dinner, and we'll have like a spit, and I think he's doing pork belly in the air fryer as well. So we'll have a spit with like beef and or lamb and chicken, and then the pork belly, and then we'll go for a swim as well.
He's got his own spit, yeah.
Yeah, I don't take mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's probably what I look forward to, the spit, especially when I don't have to cook it. If we do lunch, I'll do one here as well, but it's much better when I don't actually have to cook it.
You just rock up and help out and drink
boom
some
mic
beers.
is falling.
I want to do Christmas like Japanese style. Do you know what they do? Or
No.
I think they do. They have like a lot of them have KFC.
Oh, actually, you've said this to me before. I reckon you said this to me last year.
I must be like
Why?
I must bring this up. I don't know. It's just a thing, right? Yeah.
That's great marketing.
Because I don't care.
Yeah, right. Like I think we need to take a page out of their book. Really.
Is KFC even open on Christmas Day? Like I know Macca's is.
Ours probably isn't.
Yeah, I don't think it would be.
We get slammed on Christmas Day. That's why they want me to work, but we get really busy.
Weird. Like how? Why?
We get busy like in the morning, like
everyone
people heading away. Yeah, so they get something on the way. They'll get like a brekkie or a brunch
or coffees. And
I feel like you're not allowed.
People who are alone on Christmas just get Macca's.
That's true.
Yeah, because nothing else is open.
It was a big marketing ploy in the 70s because foreigners couldn't get turkey there.
Interesting.
And then they just stuck with it.
I don't know. Tort said that, so take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah, Tort was around there,
my work actually offers me like turkey, free ham, or like a platter of like nuts and stuff, like a vegetarian option. Yeah, so I get that.
What are you taking?
I don't know. I think I'll go turkey. Get some turkey.
You guys had your Christmas parties?
Yeah, mine was last Tuesday. That's why we didn't do the podcast. I got fucking. I can't say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've already said it. Like we know.
Around
we
the
know.
corner. I got fucking hammered.
Yeehaw.
I had to go up and present all the awards to all my crew, and I had to go and present awards to the store I moved to, but I didn't move there till Friday. So I knew some of them from when I used to work there, but I was like, congratulations, nice to meet you. Give them their award. And then I got fucking pissed. I dropped 3 drinks on the floor.
Yeah,
I never ever dropped drinks.
Park the whole night.
Yeah, I was, but I dropped one early in the night. So I slept an hour and a half. I helped my mum move Monday night, and then I was up at midnight for work because the boss came in. So I slept till midnight and 1 hour sleep, and then worked 14 hours, and then went to this party. And I was like falling asleep, but I just kept fucking drinking. So I dropped 1 drink in the middle of like the function room. It smashed. It's like fuck. And I was like, oh, someone had come, like, so someone bumped me, and I just had such a loose grip because I was tired that I just lost one. And then later I was talking to like the payroll ladies that are sort of my bosses, and I dropped one. And then later on I was at the bar and I was holding 5 drinks because it was last call, and I had 1 for Paige and 1 for Paige, 4 for me. And I was standing right next to the bar, but I was still deciding to hold all of them. So I was pretty pissed by the stage, and I dropped 1. And my licensee was like 1.5 meters behind me. I was like, fuck my life.
Yeah, you gotta send it.
Yeah, I sent it. I wasn't the worst there. There was plenty worse, but yeah, it was a good night. But yeah, I was pretty hammered, and I just kept buying all of the crew and my managers and stuff drinks. So I was like $450 later. I was fine, actually. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Did you feel embarrassed when you dropped them?
Yes. Of
I
course.
like
I don't drop drinks. I don't do any. I'm pretty good. Like, and Phil can probably vouch for this, right? I'll just drink and drink and drink and drink, and I'll be hammered. But like, I don't stumble. I swear my words. That's
yeah.
basically it. I don't stumble. I don't pass out. I don't vomit. I don't drop drinks. Like, I'm
Just make
pretty
fun of
good.
everyone.
There's something about
Yeah,
like
I'm pretty good.
dropping
But that night,
drinks
I was just
that's
bad.
just like way worse than like I don't know being
Tripping
an
over.
idiot and like saying dumb shit. Like I remember it was a Christmas party. It was Soph's, my wife's work, and like they rented like a winery place, and they had like a karaoke thing, and like I was getting a bit loose because it's free beers, and then like I was like singing in the karaoke, like I was that drunk, and then I just started like I was like dancing and like you know, and I just had a beer and I just started tipping it out on the floor, and I was
Yeah,
just like,
you
oh my god, I can't believe I did
get the
that in front
shuffles
of
going.
everyone, and I was like,
And then you spread it
Just
a
giving
little
everyone a
bit.
sip. You just.
No,
I was
you lose a little bit on the
I just
floor.
felt so
And then you,
embarrassed. I like stopped
Yeah. Do
drinking.
you remember?
And
Do you remember back in the day, Phil, at the club when the floor was a bit too dry and you couldn't move, and you'd just pour a little bit of drink out so you could actually
that's
move
the whole
around?
point. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
bloody oath.
then you get the
Your
shuffles
shoes
going, you get
get
the
pissing, but yeah,
signs.
that's
you couldn't move otherwise.
you
So
guys didn't do that.
yes, we did.
Sometimes.
Wow,
No,
why would you
yeah.
do that?
Because you
Why?
can't move. It's
Because you
dry
can't.
What are you talking
otherwise.
about?
Yeah.
Move like
You're
dance?
putting your knees
Dan,
out and stuff. Yeah.
it's the floorboards were like that dry. You had to lubricate them,
Yeah.
and we didn't have any lubricant, so we
And
made our own.
you couldn't wear
And I
white
could have.
shoes because they get dirty, so you have to wear black shoes. And
Oh
then
yeah, wearing white shoes was always bad. Yeah.
Jeez.
Wrecked a lot of shoes back in the day.
yeah.
I remember
It's not
going
cute.
to the local nightclub, but like when we used to go, we'd go at like 10 and they had like hour of power and we'd just like
$5
Yeah.
drinks.
$5 like Jim Beams and like smash them
Yeah.
down.
And then
That
our
was good
table, we would
times.
have like 2 tables for like full of drinks for like 6 people.
Yeah.
And it was like you go up buy 2 at a time, and you buy 2, finish one, and then go up and get another 2, and just keep
Yeah. I do that
Life was
anyway when
simple
it's not
back
hour
then.
of power.
yeah.
Yeah.
When we went the other week, it was awesome. I actually kind of want to go again at some stage. It was fun. It was a good time.
I might have to go again.
Yeah, bloody oath.
It's just got to be the right night. I think
We never
that night
we never
there
did
was
anything for my birthday, so we sort of got to make it up.
that night. I think there was like a few functions around. There was a wedding on. Like there was a few things locally, so
I think
everyone
it's just
had
busy
nowhere
at the
else to
moment
go.
because
And
people are
then
being locked down too, though.
and Christmas parties and stuff too. Finish your Christmas party and where do you go to? But talking about
The
when you were
old
selling drinks and
local.
stuff before, I went to the races, like country races for our Christmas party,
Same here.
and we're literally just sitting there, and like I think sometimes when I talk with my hands, and I think especially when I'm drinking, and I start fucking like explaining things and doing these ones and whatever, and have me drink my left hand because no buffaloes around here, and I was explaining a story, and Tia was right next to me, and she's holding a glass of what's it called again? Moscato. And
Yes,
yeah, and like literally, and I just like referred to her, but she like went in close to like shoulder, just be comfortable with me. I didn't see it because I was facing that way, and I've gone that way and literally hit the drink all over her face, down her top, everywhere. So within the split second, she had like maybe this much left of her drink, and then she poured it on me, like just out of reaction, like "Oh, stuff you," and then back on me. I'm like, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to." So yeah. I think that might be worse than dropping the drink. Like,
like filling it on
like
someone
not-
else.
Yeah,
like a
knocking onto
random
someone
though.
else.
A random would be
Oh
worse.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like your
that's
missus,
why-
like she probably deserved it.
Yeah, let's be honest.
You don't
But
have to lie to us. We know it was on purpose.
I think that's why that's why I'm banned from drinking red wine at events, because I'll knock it and spill it onto someone else or myself.
Ooh.
But I love me Chardonnay.
We need to go out and drink more. Why aren't we going out? It's Friday night.
We're here. We're drinking.
Let's
We're doing the show.
take a break and then reappear at a pub with like a phone. Do it
Mate, once
live.
Paige is home, I don't know if you guys are taking the piss, but I'll go to the pub.
Dude, I
We
miss
have
the
prior
piss with
engagements.
Yeah, after all of that. I mean, I'm not working tomorrow though, so just saying.
Yeah, I'm off too.
Oh, and Phil's off for like 3 weeks. It can't.
No, it's literally like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So till after, like the day after New Year's Day, I think.
Yeah, okay.
I know that's 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks.
I've got leave coming up in March, and then I got 2 weeks in August as well. But over Australia Day, my boss, we're doing our planning meeting, so we're going up to Sydney. He's paying for us to fly up to Sydney, and we're going to spend a day on like a yacht, and then another day
Jesus.
just at like Crown up there drinking and stuff. So
Why don't you do some planning?
we do the planning before, and then we present up there.
Oh, okay.
So we spend like 8 hours presenting on one day, and the rest is basically just to piss up. So
Well,
we'll do that, and then in September next year, McDonald's sends all the restaurant managers up to Cairns for a big piss up. In the past, it's always been international because of COVID. Like the last one was like 2 or 3 years ago. It was in Dubai.
Jesus, that'd be cool.
Brady nearly got arrested because he was so drunk. He was like in a wheelchair and he was like out in public, and you're not allowed to be
What,
drunk
in
in public
Dubai?
over there. Yeah, Dubai, Abu Dhabi. Yeah. So he nearly got arrested. I wasn't there, but yeah, that'll be me this time. But
I don't even
Cairns.
have a passport.
I said I'll be in Cairns, and lots of Cairns will be in me.
Very nice. All right, brewski too. Brewski.
Oh, I left more downstairs in the fridge. Can't drink warm beers.
I
So when I randomly duck
I should
out,
have left it in the
it's
fridge.
Yeah, that's
This is
why.
warm.
We're drinking Pure Blonde.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad.
You got me onto
They're free.
a couple of years ago.
Me?
Yeah, we had a New Year's Eve party at your old house.
That was
the back.
last year. That was literally last year.
No, that was a couple of years ago.
You reckon he's had more than one?
Yeah.
Um,
Team's pregnant with Sam.
There's no way you've hosted more than one, have you?
I don't think we hosted anything during COVID.
No, it was
Restrictions. Okay.
It was before.
There wasn't
COVID.
restrictions. We were under the restrictions. There was a
It
cap.
was 2018.
He literally said New Year's. Yeah, I don't know, but
Yeah.
I
And you
never.
were drinking them.
I think I was
and
doing
you
it because
were
Soph buys them.
Yeah.
Not that you like them. She just buys
Nah,
them.
they're fine. They're great.
Why does she buy them then if you don't like them?
But for her,
Oh, she drinks them.
she has like Pure Blonde, like
the ciders.
ciders, and then like sometimes she has like beers, but like I don't know what you call it, but you mix it with lemonade.
Shandy.
Shandy.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, I used to drink those when I was like 13, 14. My dad and that used to let me have those. Oh shit, Jay's watching. When I was like 16, 17. Dad used to let me drink the shandies.
Back in the good old days, I used to go rescue the beer out of the fridge and give it to the stepdad. And my reward for rescuing the beer out of the fridge was to open it and then to get the first sip. Yeah, every time.
Yeah, so you get all the froth. But what an asshole.
And
Drink the shit part for me, son. I'll have the rest.
Dude, if I gave Iris like this to drink, she would drink it, then she would smile, and I'd be like, "Do you like it?" And she'd be like, "Yep," and then she'd drink more. Like she's done it before. I had like a can of Canadian Club. I probably shouldn't be admitting this on the internet. No, but like she will.
Wait,
It's
beer or like a mixer?
Canadian Club.
No. No. I retract all my statements.
No, because like I've had.
Oh my god, DHS, hello.
Sammy yesterday.
I said she would have. I said she would have.
I bought Vanilla Galliano for Tia because she finished her uni course for this year or whatever. And yeah, and that was on the table, and there was Sam's drink because we just finished eating dinner, and he was sitting next to Tia, and he finished his drink, and he's like, "Oh, I'm still thirsty. I'll go to the straw," and the straw was connected to the Vanilla Galliano, and I reckon he got like the tiniest bit of sip before, like, no, the big old save came in. But yeah,
kids are funny when they're young, like because I remember taking like a photo. It was like a Snapchat photo. I think I sent it. You guys might have got it back in the day. I think it was Violet. No, it was a video, and then like I was just drinking, and then like Violet was like sitting next to me, and she was like 2 or something. So like she just grabs a bottle and like tries to drink it. I'm just like, no. Like they just drink anything.
Yeah, they don't care. Eliza always tries to grab them, but she's too young to even like. But she'll like stick her fingers in my beers and stuff if I'm holding her. So.
She'll just like, tip them on the floor, like the dance floor.
We're at my old house, and we ran out of like soft drink and anything, but we had vodka, so we were having vodka cordials, and they weren't too bad. but I think I just got to the point where I was just like, I don't feel like drinking. I'll just have a cordial. So I was just drinking cordials, but Tia was still mixing her drinks, and I was just sitting there watching the footy or something. I was just like in a daze, and then Claire goes, "Daddy, can I have some of your drink?" And I'd finished my drink, but I'd forgotten about it. And Tia's was right next to mine, and she's grabbed the whole cordial and gone, "Bleh," and then drank the whole lot. It was Tia's.
Whoops.
Oopsie.
Oopsie.
And she went to
She slept
sleep.
good that night.
Then she went to sleep. Yeah.
She had a good night's sleep. So, well, my mum grew up bloody drinking grappa and stuff. So,
Oh yeah.
have a shot of grappa, and then in the morning, at night time, put the kids to sleep. And that's
Mm-hmm.
your remedies. Now we just get the melatonin gummies and give them.
They work?
Exactly.
Yes.
Oh, I gotta get myself some of those.
I'd say so. It's hard
They
to
help.
like be 100% sure, but
They
yeah.
help settle down.
Eliza's not a good sleeper.
They won't get them to sleep, but they'll stop them from doing zoomies at 9 o'clock at night.
And if
She's
they
alright
don't go to
getting her
sleep,
sleep
you're in
too,
trouble.
so-
They get sooky as.
Yeah.
It's like Quaaludes in.
Yeah, it is
World War III.
Quaaludes.
If
Wait,
you
we're talking about
survive, you get
Quaaludes,
a
aren't
bit
we?
of a high.
We're giving our kids Quaaludes.
Oh yeah.
We are way off Sharp PG, aren't we?
No.
Well, Sharp PG is about just like dropping fat F bombs, really.
Yeah.
Like avoiding that. That's
You can still
The-
get
Pretty sure I
like-
said the C word before.
yeah, the C word. You can say it like.
Yeah, I'm on my own channel, so
I can't
but
say
yeah,
it.
you can't.
Yeah.
Was that you like? Was that like,
making a terrible joke as I do.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
my dad always does that if someone's like, "You can't do it," and my dad's like, "Well, you don't have to call me your name."
Yeah, I've said that many times, I think.
I use the phrase "stop rushing around. You'll end up in the Soviets."
When someone says I was Russian, I always say, "Really? I always thought you were Australian."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Classic.
Classic dad jokes. So, Sharps, what's your thoughts on Vi starting school next year? You excited?
Sorry. Tort just did a rim shot and like it did a perfect timing, like that. But yeah. She's starting school next year. Oh, she actually had a graduation, like kindy graduation, which
that.
is like so extra. Like,
Yeah.
do you guys remember doing that stuff? No,
No,
like,
I never did anything like that. She was like in the full like
she's got a gown and like a hat.
gown and the hat.
Oh,
Yeah, I was
certificate.
like, oh,
Yeah.
Have you not? It was on Facebook. I saw
Facebook,
it. I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
whoa. It was cool. The
Certificate.
kids would love it, but I was like, yeah, that's very extra.
Yeah, like the graduating kindy, excuse me, she went, there was like it was at a certain former mumbo jumbo
Yep.
disco.
Oh yeah.
You guys
The
know.
Say
old
less.
stomping ground.
Say less, my guy.
The old
Shuffle
stomping
circles,
grounds. But yeah, like they went there, so it was a play center, and then like little ceremony. They sung songs, it was super cute. They did like the walk up, grab the certificate, and then like they just ran off and played. And like they had tables and tables of just food, like platters and stuff, and like sushi and like little sandwiches and little cakes and stuff. And we're like, this is awesome. So I didn't even expect that. Like I was like, I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't like all that. And so yeah, she's going to school next year, which is
So fast.
she's 6 next year. She's got a little school uniform, and it's I don't know, it hasn't really hit me yet, but I don't know, like she's so grown up. When I look at like older videos, it like Soph sent me a Snapchat memory, and I was at work, and I jumped in the car on my break, so I'm watching it, and I'm like, oh great, I'm crying now. It's like she was like, I don't know, she was like 2 years old. She was younger than Iris, and I remember the moment she was like dancing to Emma. She was like EMMA Emma, which is like the Wiggles. I know you guys know, but like in case anyone else doesn't know. And
I know
Yeah,
the song.
it just got me. Yeah. How's it go, James?
EMMA. I don't know the rest of it, but I can remember it.
Okay.
But yeah, that's crazy. Paige showed me a. You know how like if you take heaps of photos in your like on your iPhone, it makes like a little like memories thing. It's got one and it's like James and Eliza, and I like put a bunch of photos and videos and stuff together with music, and I was like,
Yeah.
that's. I was like, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Who's cutting
Cool collab.
onions? You cooking dinner? Like,
I was like, I gotta go. But no, it was awesome. Like I didn't even know that iPhones do that. But yeah, it was cool.
yeah, like tracks like the faces in it and it just does it.
Oh yeah, I
or
knew
whatever.
that, but I didn't know it would put together a thing. Like yeah.
I like the feature where it tracks where you are, where you took the photo. That's good too.
I don't really ever
Sometimes
use that.
no,
But
like yeah, you know what I mean. Like if I go somewhere with the kids, whatever, and then I'm like, and then you look at the map, and then I go, oh, when was I there? And then you click on that, and you're like, oh, okay, and I was doing that there. And
yeah, helps you remember. Oh, my headset's getting low.
I was thinking the other day, like I need to take more photos because I don't know.
It goes so fast.
yeah,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
just be like I want to take some like photos with my kids more. Like Soph takes a lot of photos of them, but I want to be like in photos with them. I don't know why. I just feel like I want to be.
I
don't
take
know.
a lot of selfies just like on the couch with the kids, but not like any nice photos where we're dressed up or like playing at the playground or like
Yeah, you're just laying back,
any of that stuff.
double chin.
We're just
and
laying
stuff.
back double chin, like big smiles, making silly faces, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's all good stuff.
So Claire's starting school too, and I'm kind of a bit nervous for her because she'll be 5 in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
2.5
she's
weeks.
bottom.
Yeah,
age.
so she's like on the younger side, if that makes sense. So I hope she'll be like, I hope she's not like academically behind kind of thing, because I know some kids when they get like that towards other kids, they can be very mean. So, but she is a bundle of joy. She plays with kids next door that are like twice the age of her kind of thing, and she fits in like nothing.
She's like, so, yeah, she's like
she doesn't care
pretty
who
outgoing.
You are. Yeah, she's like, whoever you are, I want to play. You're playing with me. Let's go, kind of thing. So, I think she'll have no problem making friends, which kind of eases the tension a little bit, or relaxes, I guess.
She'll be great, man.
Yeah,
she'll be great. We kept Violet back because she's March and she could have gone. We just decided against it. Like I thought, because like me and Soph, my wife, we were both like the year younger, and we
Did you
just
keep her back? Do you reckon because you were both younger and you wanted to be the same age? Like when you were sort of going through school, if that makes sense.
I don't know, like we just did it. We're like, it was like a judgment call kind of thing. Yeah. And it's just like, I'll be honest, Soph had more say in it than I did. I was like, yeah, whatever. Like, you get back, you can go, send her forward. No worries. Like, but no, like, I don't know. I'm glad we did, because she wouldn't have gone to like the daycare that she went to, and then she would never have graduated and thrown a little hat up in the air. But yeah, like, well, I don't know what's gonna happen, but school, scary. What's that,
you guys
James?
are both like the bottom age.
Yeah, we were
graduates, so you sort of know what it was like, and I'm sure it was probably a bit shit at times when everyone was going out doing stuff or getting their licenses and stuff. And you
it was those. There was those things like the license and drinking and stuff, but that's so far in the future. I wasn't really thinking of that. I was just like,
that's the stuff I always think of. Like Eliza's November, so it doesn't really matter. But like if I was to have another one, I think I'd push them back so they were top age in their class rather than bottom.
But I remember
I don't know, preference.
I remember Andrew Fuller. Oh, sorry, I'm just calling out Andrew. And then like he was like January, and like he got his license, and he had his car, and he's driving to school, and I'm like, I'm not even. I didn't even have my learners, I think. I had them, but like I didn't.
He's doing pretty well for himself, actually. Good on him.
Oh yeah, Andrew. When you see this, let's catch up, bro. Let's catch up. You're doing
When
well.
you say doing pretty well for himself,
Like he's got his own house. I'm pretty sure he's got a very good job. He works in civil, like I do, but he's a civil engineer. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah.
Supervisor or something. So
sounds
yeah,
like Aaron.
he's
got
kicking
his own
goals at
house.
both feet. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Aaron's got his own house. Got a pretty good job.
Yeah, but
Got
I'm
some
a.
turkey for Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. I got a turkey.
You got a turkey. Yeah.
Makes it all worth it.
I actually had someone try and poach me yesterday in my drive-through last night.
You drive
They
through.
came through. Yeah, they came through, and he's like, "Oh, are you the restaurant manager?" I was like, "Yeah, mate, I am." And he's like, "Oh, I'm just
I work for Hungry
just
Jacks.
wondering." Nah. He's like, "I just wanted to talk to you. If you don't mind me asking, what sort of money you guys are paid?" And he's like, "Where, like, how competitive that is?" And I was like, "Oh, we're on really, really competitive money. Like, my boss pays a lot more than the award rate." And I was like, over the last 12 months, we've gone up like 25%, 30% pay increases. So I'm like, we're doing pretty good. Why is that? And he's like, "Oh, I work for like a licensee franchise business, and we're expanding, and we're looking at restaurant managers to
Taught in the chat.
Well, yeah. He's like, we're looking at restaurant managers with experience and stuff to bring them on board with a really competitive salary and to manage small teams and stuff." And I'm like, "What sort of money are you talking about?" He's like 75K. I'm like, "I'm more than that." And he's like, "Yeah, but how many people do you look after?" And I was like, 120. He's like, "You'd look after 5 or 6." And I was like, "I don't really care how many people I look after. I care about the money." So
Yeah.
it was just talking to me about it, and I heard him out because he was saying that like they want to develop those people into like general managers and stuff. Do you guys know Lazy Gramps? It's a burger joint. There's a truck like around the corner from my work, but they're like all over Victoria. There's like a few of them and they're growing. So I was like, "Oh, I'll hear you out." But I was like, that was really fucking random.
It's a crap name, so I wouldn't
But
do
yeah,
it.
Lazy Gramps.
Yeah, especially when there's lazy mo's around.
Well,
That's true.
I've
Many
ordered
lazy
burgers from
people.
there before.
Oh, have you?
I ordered burgers from there before, and they're good. And I always thought that it was like Lazy Mo's doing like a little portable burger thing somewhere, but I don't think it is. It's just stole the name. But yeah, that was pretty weird. I like walked back inside and everyone's like, "What did he want?" And I'm like, "He wanted me to go work for him."
No, you should have
I get
said.
that.
You should have said like, "Oh, he's offering me like 95K. Like, what are you gonna do for me?" You know, like.
But to the crew
To-
people
to
inside the
the crew
restaurant
people.
that asked me what was going on.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, I suppose you got a point
Yeah.
there. No, to your bosses.
What are you
used-
guys gonna do?
I used to get poached all the time when I was operating the machine the last couple months because when they made it compulsory for you to be double jabbed, a lot of people in the construction industry didn't want to get vaccinated, so they just stopped working. And then there was no operators, and then everyone was screaming for him. And then I'd go to a site because I was working for my boss, and then they wouldn't have their own operator, so they get us to come in and we'd sub in. And like literally within the first hour, they'd be like, "Hey, do you want to come work with us? We'll offer you this and that and that and that." I'm like, "Nah, no, thank you, no, thank you." I
No,
reckon I
you
got
got
the
a
same
pretty sweet
offer
gig at the moment, don't you?
like 5, 6 times. Yeah. And I just said, "Well, can you pay this and offer that and that?" And they're like, nah. I'm like, "Yeah, well, see ya," kind of thing. So
No one's never once
You-
offered me a job.
yeah.
Bakers
They're like,
aren't in
"Damn,
high
some
demand.
good bread. What does it take?"
Yeah.
Nah, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
But you're happy where you are now, aren't you?
Me.
I'm like
Not you,
Uh,
Aaron.
my
We just
my
spoke
my
about
ha-
you, man.
my happiness is like declining because it's like it's getting stale.
Nice.
Nah, like I'm getting like sick of it, and like there's talks of like places getting opened closer to my house, so I'm just like, oh come on, I want that to happen, and then
Why don't we open our own bakery? You could be in charge of the bakery stuff. I'll run the joint. I'll do like the inventory, the management, or the P&L side of it. We'll just open our own. We'll call it the Danger Bakery.
I'll
Phil
deliver
can
all
look
the
after our
bread.
lawn out the front.
I'll deliver all the bread and use the forklift. So I'll just be like, doing stock runs and stuff.
Oh my god. I mean, like, you know how many times like people have been like, "Yo, why don't you open your own bakery?" Like, cause
It's that easy.
yeah, exactly. I've got a mortgage, mate. I can't do that. I don't know. Like, I've been asked so many times.
As those loaves.
As loaves. I mean, I would.
Slice of as.
I would. I don't know about that one.
Get bready.
Get bready?
Do you use it a lot at home? Do you bake a lot at home?
Heck no.
No.
I sleep a lot at home.
Is it one of those things where, like, because you do it for work, you couldn't think of anything worse to do at home?
No.
Or
I
you
would
just
do it.
don't?
I like doing it. I've tried to do like sourdough. I've tried to do one, but I don't have the like equipment. You know what I mean? Like I don't have like Works bowl. I don't have a prover. If you guys know what a prover is,
You guys don't use those like $100 bread makers that you can buy for home.
yeah, exactly. So it's like nothing comes out like good, and it's just like it's not worth it.
Do you specifically buy and bring home bread that you've baked from work? So you're like,
I used to at my old place. I used to like a good
you're like, hey girls, this is
baker's
daddy's
delight.
bread.
Yeah,
Like,
she.
this bread tastes like
Yeah,
shit. Like,
I'd make like
bread
cheesy
bread,
mite scrolls at Baker's Delight and then bring them home for Violet, and she'd eat them. Like, Daddy made this, and it was awesome. But
my comes on like max.
not any longer.
How good's puff pastry?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah.
I love puff pastry. I love all the shit foods.
Yep.
How about
Me too.
naan bread?
Oh yeah.
I've got naan bread out there waiting for me.
No,
I used to have some, but I ate it all.
Naan.
Now I've got naan.
Oh.
We should change this to the Dad podcast.
It's slowly turning to that.
Yeah.
The daddy danger
You didn't think
zone.
that was funny?
What'd you say?
You didn't think that was funny?
What?
My naan bread joke?
Yeah, I did, but like, I'm so jaded to dad jokes. I like have no reaction.
Yeah, we're just used to it.
Like, and also I was trying to think of one in my head, and like you bet me to it, so I kind of got pissed off a bit.
You're like, end call.
All right, guys, that's it. We're done.
Dunsky.
Hey, I'm gonna try something real quick live on the podcast. Soph, can you bring me another pure blonde from the fridge, please?
Oh yeah, baby.
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna go find whatever mixer I can with this vanilla Galliano.
My missus is not here yet, so I'm gonna go get myself a drink.
Oh, okay. No worries, guys. Both you guys leave at the same time. I'll just sit here.
Wait,
I'll carry the show.
Phil, you go first. Phil, you go first.
I literally thought that was gonna happen. I was gonna actually disband the danger zone.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Yeah, well, we don't all have our missus to bring in beers.
Oh my goodness! Thank you so much.
I was watching.
I saw you in the chat.
Oh,
Hey.
You want to feature in the danger zone?
How are ya?
You look 10.
I am 10.
James asked how are you.
I'm good.
She good. Thank you.
I'm super 10.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
You're a lucky man.
I certainly am. I certainly am.
Ah, fuck.
What?
I kicked the foot of my desk.
Man, you got to be careful. You know where you are right now.
The gaming ones is just all like steel. Yeah,
In-
it's the danger.
Exactly. You got to be careful, man.
That's rough. I got real problems with my desk, man. I like it because it's cool. It's a gaming desk. It's got lights and shit. But I don't have anywhere to put my fucking like attach my.
You have like a gaming desk, so it's like kind of shaped. Is it shaped? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or
it's
is
shaped and it's got plastic on the sides and like LEDs built into it and stuff. And
When,
it's really hard.
when did you get that?
Like 3 or 4 months ago. I got it for my birthday actually. Yeah, so 4 months ago. But like, yeah, it's really hard to find a spot to attach my.
Have you ever seen the desks that it's basically from IKEA? They get like a countertop and they chuck like drawers on either side or like legs. Like mine's kind of like that, but like it's a cheap cheap version, so it like shakes like crazy if I move it. But like that's the way to go, I think.
Yeah, I kind of wished I just had a normal desk in hindsight. Like, it looks cool and I kind of feel like a badass, but like functionality is like,
I'm gonna wreck some noobs.
like I'm just gonna change my colors right now. Oh, now they're red. Now they're blue.
We'll believe you.
Now they're yellow. Now they're
Oh, I'm gonna change mine as well. Now that you mention it, rainbow.
Oh, actually, now they're alternating. All right, now I am. Oh, I've got so many drinks on my desk. I really shouldn't. Do that.
That's a smart move. You know how many times I changed my camera and then realized afterwards, I'm like, holy shit, I need to clean my room.
Yeah, nah,
I'm a messy boy too.
I got 6 solo cans, an empty glass, 2 V cans, and my beer. It's pretty bad.
Prove it.
No, I'll send you a Snapchat later. I ain't doing that.
Yeah, so I ran out of
Oh, Todd, I'm talking
Right,
about the lights
I
on my
was
desk, not
mixing
on my
my,
PC.
my drink with, but I've got cordial, so vanilla Galliano and cordial.
There you go. Just make sure Claire doesn't get
Can I
to
go
it.
get my drink now?
Yeah,
Am
for
I
sure.
allowed to go now?
No,
Right.
actually,
wait,
actually no.
No, wait a little bit. Yeah, wait a little bit. Okay, go.
I feel I
If you
got
want,
mine
you can
delivered,
watch
by the way.
cricket while I'm gone.
Nice. Let's go. Wait, what are we? 7 for 4:33.
Has he been watching the cricket this whole time?
7 for 433.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not watching it. I just checked the scores.
You cheeky.
He's been sitting there
You
watching.
cheeky.
the whole time.
He's been like this the whole.
Yeah. Not even watching him, don't worry. I think I was talking about before. It was that New Year's party, and I think you were drinking them. And I was like, I'll bring 12 beers. That'll be enough. And I went through them like water.
Bro, how do you
you're like-
remember that stuff? I don't
'Cause you
remember
were like-
anything.
You were like, hey Phil, have these ones, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know these. I've never tried it before. And then I was like, this is fantastic. And then that's all I drank for like 3 months afterwards.
I hope I'm nice in the moment because I don't remember. I think I have a bad memory, to be honest. Like, I don't remember these interactions, unfortunately. I don't know. Maybe I was pissed.
Yeah.
Must have been.
Maybe. Yeah. That was a fun night. I remember like
I need to take this hat off.
things
It gets too
happening.
tall
That makes
to
sense.
sit on.
Like my memory bank needs like a fucking cue or something, you know.
Hey, I'm
it's
back.
like a little conversation. It's a Jay Chow holding snake cups at the cricket. No, at the footy. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah. Like, and then I'll remember like what game.
It was the
that?
cricket, bro. It was
No,
Boxing
it was-
Day test.
yeah, we did that then, but it was also at the footy.
I think it's just every time I go to
How's the
sport.
cricket?
Yeah.
How's like spectating the cricket?
The actual cricket.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Do you enjoy cricket?
Like, I have, but I'm not. You guys know I'm not a big sports guy, but
Yeah.
I've enjoyed cricket in the past, but like I just don't really watch sports really. But like I imagine cricket, like going there, it would basically be not really about the cricket at most of the time.
Yeah, the best thing to do is to go with like 5 or 6 of your mates, and then just have heaps of beers, and then it's sort of like when you get together with friends and you got that on the background, but you're all sitting there watching it at the same time. If that makes sense.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
the cricket's enjoyable to watch in that aspect, but you're there to drink heaps of piss. Like, let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I could go sober and watch the cricket for the whole 7 hours.
Yeah.
But I have a lot of fun getting pissed with the boys. Like last year, we had a blast.
Yeah.
Drank
We got
way
told
too
off by
much
bar
and-
staff at like
Yeah,
what,
because they're like,
11
boys,
beers?
it's been 25 minutes and it's your 4th round. They're like, you just need to slow down.
Yeah. So then we went to the other bar.
Yeah, we went downstairs.
Oh really? And you just
Yeah,
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 it was
all-
like
all
11
hammered.
o'clock, 11:30 in the morning.
yeah, we were pretty
Nice.
pissed. It was good
Yeah.
though.
It was a good day.
It was.
That
Alright,
was like
guys.
when
I'm gonna crack this third one open. There you go.
I couldn't hear it.
Well,
Yeah, I couldn't hear
the
it either.
YouTube video heard it. Twitch stream heard it.
Oh, cool.
Delicious. All right.
All right,
Guess what, guys? Oh, what's that, Phil?
I was going to say what you were about to say, so you go first because
All right.
the same thing.
We've hit the 1 hour mark. We've gone episode 3. Finishing it up. How are we feeling about this one, boys?
Yeah, good.
Yeah. It was a nice to catch up. It's been like,
2 weeks.
Are we? Let's do this live right now. Phil, are we? We're not on for next Tuesday, are we?
I can be if you guys want to be, because I can on the plane trip. I can take my mic
Oh,
and then the camera, and then
I mean, you don't have to. We don't have to like go to the effort, you know. Like we can.
I don't really.
It might be the last
I
one
don't
for the
really
year then.
mind.
yeah.
Let me. Yeah, it's up to you, Phil. If you can work it, I should be able. Wait, what day is next Tuesday? It's
It's
a public
Tuesday.
holiday, isn't it? Because oh no.
Wait, what?
Tuesday,
Yeah.
Tuesday.
No, it's before Christmas. The week after. Yeah, no, I would be
21st.
fine too. Yeah. It's up to you. If Phil wants to, we can. But
All
I'm
right,
easy,
you
otherwise
might.
we'll
We
just
might
start
get an
back in the
episode 4 before the end of the year, before
Yeah,
Christmas.
let's not lock anything.
If not, Merry Christmas, Danger Zone fam. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We have a little surprise coming up on the Twitch stream. So if you guys want to come check out our Twitch streams, SupaPhill at twitch.tv/SupaPhill, twitch.tv/jchal22. Links are in the description of the YouTube video, obviously. And yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.
Just shout at you guys.
Possibly next year.
So long.
Maybe
Maybe.
maybe next week.
Happy New Year.
See you next Tuesday.
See ya.